Okay, Kit, we're here this afternoon to tell people why their money's safe here in Norbury and why they should invest here. I know you've been doing some research into it. What did you discover?
Well, I discovered in my research that comparing all Zone 3 stations south of the river, pound for pound, you aren't really going to find anywhere better value for commuters than Norbury. With the average price in Norbury at $390,000 according to Rightmove, nowhere else at that price has a commute that is 20 minutes to London Victoria.
That's fantastic.
And I know that we spoke earlier about prices in central London and how that is going to affect not only prices in Norbury but also the surrounding areas.
Absolutely, yeah. I like to call it the London wave. People talk about waves and property and how the ripples filter out to the outer zones of London, and I think it's true. And what we've seen recently over the last few years is the gentrification of Brixton, and that's been a sea change. And my theory is this, that central London investors, they're mega rich. They're the sort of people who, when they see big returns on their money, they don't sell, they actually buy more. So if their friends also own central London, it figures that not much of central London is for sale at any time. What can they do with their money? They've seen good returns, they want more and more, they're hungry for it. So instead of buying in central London, they push out, they look at the Fulhams and the Chelseas. And then of course the bankers and solicitors that used to use those Fulhams and Chelseas can no longer afford there because they can't compete with the super rich. So they push out, and this is why we've seen the gentrification of Brixton particularly, and this has filtered through to Streatham and now Norbury. So I think it's good news all round really from that point of view. There's also been a lot of news in the south of the borough as well, hasn't there, with Croydon and the redevelopment there, Kit?
Yes, indeed. It's known as Saffron Square. Many people will be able to see it kind of towering above the skyline in Croydon. It's going to be a huge multi-storey tower block which is coming along with a new Westfield shopping centre, £1.5 billion development, hundreds of flats, a great investment opportunity, and is definitely going to bring a lot of jobs and a lot of just generally people to that area, therefore pushing obviously the price up.
Absolutely.
In the local area.
Yeah. And bearing in mind also you've got a fantastic commuter service there if you're going to Gatwick, 12 minutes.
Definitely. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and here we are in Norbury, sandwiched between the London Wave on the one side and the Westfield Hammerson project at 1.5 billion coming along shortly the other side. We're smack bang in the middle of it, and that is why your money's safe here in Norbury.
Exactly.
Thank you, Kit.